just... Can I help you? You can't just stroll around here without so much as a by your leave. Next time, don't come in here without permission.
So, job done. The cart was found and driven to Lord Semin's courtyard.
Whew. That's a relief. And what happened to that pair of idiots?
It turned out they tried to rob you.
Oh. They did they?
Aye. They plotted with some robber baron called Gules and brought the cart to him.
The bastards. I should have realised they were a bit too keen on work. And how did you get the cart back?
Well, I went to Semin, and they were wondering there too where the wagon got to. So we rode out to look for it. Me, Lord Semin, and his captain, Gnarly.
Well, God's nails. And the three of you tracked them down? The whole band?
That's right. They were hiding in Apollonia, along with the cart and the goods.
Indeed. Where else? The bastards. And what about my hands?
I'm not sure. Lord Semin took them and Gules to his courtyard. We'll see how he deals with them.
I'd know what to do with them.
Don't worry. I don't think Lord Semin will let them off lightly.
Anyway, the main thing is the cart turned up. I'd be in a right mess if it didn't.
No doubt.
And you've earned a reward for your trouble. I've got just the thing for you. Some mercenary once had his cuirass repaired here, but never came back for it. Who knows what happened to him? So now it's yours. It's been through a bit, but it'll still serve for a while.
Thanks. It'll come in handy. And have you got another job for me?
Young Lord Semin's wedding is coming up, and it's got my head spinning. Look, you must have seen Agnes, the bailiff's daughter, when you were in Truscovitz. What do you think of her?
Well, young Semin is marrying her, isn't he? Why would I have my eye on her?
Don't pretend. A statue of a saint would have his eye on her. Looks ain't everything, though. She's got such a sharp tongue on her. I almost feel sorry for young Semin. And how about you, lad? Have you got some lass waiting in Sasau?
No, Master Blacksmith. There's no one waiting to drag me to the altar in irons.
Good for you, lad. Have your fun while you can. No need to hurry. A wedding's a serious business. You're not just getting a bride, but a whole family. So you have to show them you're a man who's worth it. All the more so when you're noble-born. Old Semin wants a special sword forged for his son's wedding present.
Excellent. So what are we waiting for? Should we get to work?
Hold your horses. It can't be any old steel. This has to be a first-class job.
A blade of first-class steel?
That's right. And that's just the problem.
Ah, I see. We don't have any welded steel for that kind of sword, do we?
God's nails. You really know your stuff, youngster. And you're right. We don't have the steel for a strong sword that won't break.
I'd like to know where you're going to get your hands on some welded steel.
Relax, lad. I've got it all figured out, as it happens. There's this old hermit called Ambrose, living in Apollonia.
But who's old and sick? I know.
God's nails, let me finish talking. The word is, he was fighting heathens years ago in faraway Andalusia, and folks say they saw this interesting broken sword in his hut. From the description, it seems our peculiar hermit has a real Toledo blade.
Welded Spanish steel? There's nothing better for a sword.
See now? You do understand. But there's a catch. The hermit has changed a lot recently. People from far and wide used to go to him for remedies and blessings. But now he won't see no one. I even heard he made a pact with the devil. And there have been other strange goings-on.
With the devil? Why would the hermit make a pact with the devil?
No idea. It might just be old wives' tales.
What strange goings on?
I heard something in the tavern about some apparition, but that's all I know.
Right. I'll try to find out more about the Hermit's sword. But in return, you'll get me invited to Samin's wedding.
If it means so much to you, why not? Come and see Betty from the Troskovitz Tavern. She knows all the gossip. She'll definitely tell you more about the Hermit. But Henry, if there's any truth in that pact with the devil, don't get caught up in it. The best sword in the world isn't worth eternal damnation.
Today?
Ah, good day. Boots like that must cost as much as a farm.
Whoa! Whoa! Ah!
God be with you. You must be parched. What say you have a drink with us?
God be with you. God be with you, noble sir. I'm Henry of Skalitz, and I serve the Lord of Lipa.
Sir Kunesh of Belevitz. Poor as a church mouse, but a free man once again.
A free man again? What happened to you, Kunesh?
Ah, the greatest of misfortunes befell me. Figuring out this war is a job and a half.
Aye. This feuding between the royal brothers is damn muddled, all right.
Precisely. I gambled on Jobst over Sigismund a few years back. Only his Hungarian cavalry captivity.
You were held captive? What was it like?
Hardly wondrous, I'll tell you that. But what irritated me most was being powerless to do anything. It's all those blasted Hungarians' fault. They can shove my silver up their arse and then lick it and kiss it for all I care.
I totally agree. Sigismund is plundering the kingdom and torching the castles of lords loyal to King Wenceslas.
What a bloody awful affair this war is. In my day, men would fight with honour and integrity, not stab each other in the back.
My sentiments exactly, Sir Kunesh.
Why, young man, I see you stand with Wenceslas, eh? I tell you, though, he's the one who dragged our land into this mess.
How so? It was the Hungarians who captured you, wasn't it?
Because I was a fool. But I've realized that the only competent king here is Sigismund.
I disagree with you, sir. Sigismund is a scoundrel who will do our land no good.
That's what often happens in war. Still, for the good of the country, I'll side with Sigismund in the end, especially considering what a drunkard and fornicator that brother of his is.
Wenceslas stands up for his people.
Wenceslas can't even see the tip of his nose, and things are only getting worse.
Sigismund's no king. He's nothing but a murderous thief. I challenge you to a duel, sir.
What? You want to fight me? You're not a noble, but what do I care? Making you skip and jump will amuse me, whelp. Too slow. Get your eyes out. Well, lad, it was a good fight, but you have been bested. You fought honourably, but you lost. Next time, be more careful who you challenge, you hear?
Greetings, friend.
You won't dare sing that kind of smut in Kuttenberg, will you?
Well, we ain't in the bird yet. And if we don't do something about it soon... we'll never be.
What'll it be?
I'd like to use your services.
And what are you in?
I've heard the girl...
My girls.
Why, really?
Great.
I'll gladly...
You.
Look, don't try that again. I've no need for stuff like that. Oof. I'd rather wash mine as clothes than this. It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
God! Whoa!
Oh, you poop.
Go! Sick!
Huh? Oh, bassza meg! Ó, dicsőség az irgalmas Istennek!
Quick! Whoa! 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 Whoa!
Gyerünk! Kapjátok el!
Kerítsétek be!
Meg fogod bánni! Nincs esélyed, te nyomorult!
Nyertél!
Bassza meg! Jaj, ne! Ez csak egy kibaszott vicc lehet.
Come here. Here you go. Take it. Come here! Heel! Come here, boy. Come here! Quick! Go! Whoa! 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 Whoa!
Thank you, sir. And come again.
I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
Can't get any better than this. Can't get any better than this.
But your position's right. You have to eat sensibly.
Danke und viel Glück für die Zukunft, mein Herr.
God bless you.
Danke. Das war ein gutes Geschäft, mein Herr.
It's a nice place to rest when you're passing by in the summer. The only bit of shade, far and wide.
That's just it. Some noble was resting under it. Not for shade, but because it was pissing down.
All the more reason to leave it be, no?
Aye, but the weather had been stormy for a few days.
What?
Good evening. What do you need, lad?
I need some advice.
You want some advice? Here's some for free. I catch you fighting here again, and I'll spank your bare ass like a brat.
I said I'm sorry.
But the Cumans are still stinking up the place. Down to business. I don't have all day for you. So what do you want?
I promised Radovan the blacksmith I'd go and see Ambrose the hermit in Apollonia.
My God, lad, stay away from them rocks. Ambrose the hermit sold his soul to the devil and won't talk to nobody no more.
I heard that as well. But it seems a bit far-fetched.
So why would an evil spirit suddenly start appearing near Apollonia? It's the devil's work, believe you me.
And has anyone sent to the castle for the priest?
Not at all. Bailiff Thrush is keeping it quiet so far. 4 strangers came here yesterday. They sat in the corner there, but once they heard about the apparition, they started to take a big interest.
What strangers?
They looked like monks, only they had daggers concealed under their robes. I saw them clearly. I'm telling you, there's something fishy going on around Ambrose.
But I have to speak to him.
Didn't you hear what I said? He doesn't speak to nobody. He hides away in his hut and sends everyone away. I'd think long and hard before doing anything if I was you. Because this reeks of hell.
There's something else I need to know about this hermit.
Ask then if you must.
What do you know about this apparition?
Stanislav, the herds boy. He comes running into the village that night, all terrified. saying he'd seen a rider from hell in Apollonia. And the very next night, it appeared in the rocks below the road to Tahov. There's this conciliatory stone cross there. And the next day, it was at a funny angle. There's some devilry in it for sure.
And it was the herdsboy who saw it by the cross, or someone else?
The apothecary's wife, Gerda. Ask her yourself. She's not been herself ever since, poor woman.
Where can I find the herdsboy?
Stanislav has a sheep pen in the meadow beyond the Troskovitz graveyard, right above the big crossroads outside Apollonia.
How do I get to the hermit?
You're asking for trouble, lad. But all right, if you insist, you go through Apollonia, along the path, below the rocks, till you reach the point where it crosses the stream. And from there, you take the path uphill, to the left, leading into the rocks.
Who's this hermit fella, anyway?
No one knows. He settled in the rocks a few years back. Folk used to go to him for various healing ointments or advice.
And what has he got to do with this apparition?
Well, he was at death's door recently, bedridden, and then suddenly he's got his health back. Just like that. And he's like a different man since then. He sends everyone who goes to see him packing. Mark my words. He sold his soul to the devil to get better. And the devil sometimes comes here on the prowl for unwary souls.
Where did these peculiar monks come from?
Hard to say, but they rode in on well-fed horses.
Monks on horseback? That's definitely odd.
Well, Bashka the Butcher says they came from the bishop about that diabolical apparition. In short, the Inquisition.
First, let the ground work.
Don't play games with hell. It's better to have a beer in the tavern. That won't endanger your soul. Good day to you. Good day to you.
I'd like to play dice. Care for a roll or two?
What game would you like to play?
Let's play like priests do.
And do you have the badge for it?
Now how about novices?
Let's play.
Greetings to you two.
Maybe you're not playing for the first time, but you can't beat me.
What a day.
These ones here. Damn it! They're yours, lad. Let it be now. I want to play too, you know. Am I supposed to open my mouth and wait for it to rain? Oh, come on!
have to have a bit of sense and count the dice.
A nail, as usual.
Now I can die in peace. I've truly seen everything.
It's like I'm invisible or something.
Keep that up and you got it.
Bloody dice. A large beer for me. Have you lost your mind? You're going to lose everything. Well,
I've
that's
seen
no
people
great
play
loss.
better,
You didn't have much anyway.
but never worse.
These ones here. Hey, where's that beer?
That's what I'm talking about, damn it. That's how you have to play.
Did you hear who died?
But then I heard him coughing his lungs up in the yard again.
Not a chance. That old coot will outlive us all. No, it was Jan, the beanpole.
Now I can die in peace.
They
I've
say he
truly
went to
seen
bed healthy,
everything.
but never woke up. It's a mystery. His mother said he'd been complaining he couldn't feel his left arm.
Goodvar threw a 5 that one time, then another 5 and a 1. I threw 3 2s, but I took a 1
He had
and
his
threw
whole life
again.
in front of him.
But then he got 2
Next
1s
thing you
and a
know,
6.
he's being buried.
A jug of wine.
You might even win with that. I knew it'd be good. I said as much.
Come on.
Greetings.
If I was you, I'd take it. I'd like a beer.
I've seen people play better, but never worse.
What entertainment he's got planned for the wedding.
These ones here.
Can't say I blame him. After all, he is marrying off his own. Well, it's better than listening to news about bandits running rampant.
I don't see what you find so complicated. I just pick them up and throw them. Then I pick them up and throw them again. That's all there is to it.
Dice tournament at the wedding.